Hey everybody, what is going on? It is your boy Arrows Gaming here, and we have a deck profile for you. It is my newly built green HerculesKabuterimon deck. Please keep in mind that I am still very new to Digimon, really looking to get my footing in and start playing a lot of games. So there's probably a lot on this deck that needs to be changed, needs to be fixed. If you guys want to leave some positive criticism in the comments, that would be fantastic. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and ding that notification bell if you want to be alerted to any new Digimon content, as well as new Dungeons with Mrs. Arrows, Pokemon TCG, VGC, as well as stream highlights. But enough of listening to me jibber jabber. Let's get into the deck. Alrighty, so we're playing green, and we're going to start off with our Digitama, our Digi-Eggs. We are playing 4 Argomon and 1 Motimon. So Argomon is our main one that we want here. Its ability, its inherited ability, so its ability that activates when there's a Digivolution on top of it. On my turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during my unsuspend phase, gain 1 memory. Now this is really cool because if I have multiple Argomons, if I have multiple Digimon Digivolve from Argomon on the field, then I'll gain a bunch of extra memory at the start of my turn. This is really handy because a lot of decks like to try to leave you with 1 memory to really limit what you can do on your turn. So having Argomon really helps with that. Motimon is our one of. His inherited ability is while this Digimon is level 6 or higher, it gains plus 1000. So good for numbers. Good for numbers. Moving into our rookies, we are running 4 Tentomon. His ability is when I play him, I can reveal the top card of my deck. If it's a green Digimon card, add it to my hand. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of the deck. Good hand advantage. Hand advantage is also nice. You definitely want to try and get more options into your hand for your plays on your next turn. For Lalamon, Lalamon is the Digimon that we want to try to Digivolve into the most. Its inherited ability is when this card is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst, return it to the hand. This is really good because it'll always give us a constant stream of rookies if we're Digibursting. For Palamon, we're running the Palamon. It's really good. Its inherited ability is if I attack an opponent's Digimon, this Digimon gets plus 2000 for the turn. Again, really good to get over threats. One of our big Digimon has piercing, so this will really help get over stuff like that. And we're running 3 Agumon to round out our rookies. Honestly, Agumon is kind of the Digimon that I want to Digivolve into the least. I'm kind of contemplating swapping him out for like a 2 cost rookie to just play, something like a Goblinmon or perhaps like a oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now, but a Goblinmon is the first thing that pops into my head. His inherited ability is this turn this Digimon gains 1000, so not the greatest, but it'll do for now. Moving into our champions, our level 4s, we are running 4 copies of the blocker Kabuterimon from the new green Digimon starter deck. It's a blocker, so whenever my opponent declares an attack, I can suspend this Digimon to force the opponent to attack it instead. He's 5000, so he's a good number. He's a 1-drop, which is super cool. And we're also running 4 Gargomon, another 1-drop, another 1-cost Digivolution. This inherited ability is this card gains plus 1000 for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. Could definitely come in handy later on. We're running 3 copies of Woodmon. This is a 2-cost Digivolution. It is another blocker. This one we're not going to be attacking with because when we attack with it, we lose 2 memory. And then we're rounding out our champions with the base set Kabuterimon. It's another 1-cost Digivolution. This Pokemon, this Digimon, you can tell I'm a Pokemon streamer. This Digimon gets plus 1000 for every suspended Digimon your opponent has. Very similar to the Gargomon. It's another 1-drop card. Really good. Working into our ultimates, our level 5s, we are running 4 of the Digizorption Lalamons. We can suspend one of our other Digimon to Digivolve into this for free. It minuses the Digivolution cost by 3. Really good card, a good card that we can put on the field for 0 cost, which is always good. We're running 2 of the new Lalamon. It's Digiburst 2. I can trash 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to activate this effect. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That is really good when we get into our level 6s. We have 2 Cherrymon, another blocker, 2 cost Digivolution. Always good to have blockers. And we have the 1 of Argomon. Again, another Digisorption. Reduce the cost by 3 by suspending one of your other Digimon. This one, it has a really good inherited ability. You may play 1 level 3 green Digimon card from your hand suspended without paying its memory cost. And we do that when attacking, when we are Digivolved into it. So pretty generic stuff for the ultimates. And then we're going to go into our megas. Now this is a HerculesKabuterimon deck. So we are, of course, playing 4 of the HerculesKabuterimon from the new green starter deck. Huge shout out to Mario's Gaming World for supplying us with the green starter decks. You guys should definitely go over and show him some love as well. This Digimon has piercing. So when it attacks a suspended Digimon, my opponent still checks the security. This works really well with the Lalamon, who Digiburst to suspend a security. Digiburst 2 in the main. Trash 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to activate this effect. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So you can play them, suspend something, like say something that is going to be a threat, something like jamming that could stop you later on. If you've got enough power underneath it with your inherited abilities, you can suspend a big threat and go over it and still do damage. Really good card. And we're running 3 Nidhoggmon to round out our 6s. Nidhoggmon is really cool. When Digivolving, it has a Digiburst 4 effect. Suspend all of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 or less DP. Then place all of your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of their owner's decks in any order. Trash any Digivolution cards under it. So this is really cool. We can play him, suspend anything on the field that's under 5,000, and that 5,000 or under. And then we can trash all of our opponent's suspended Digimon. This is a board wipe card, potentially. Really good. You always got to be careful, though, because your opponent will probably try to play around it. But if you can get it off, really good stuff. So that's going to round out our 6s. We are playing 3 7s. We are playing 3 Chaosmon. Not the Valder Arms one. We're playing the regular Chaosmon here. It has piercing, so when it attacks a suspended Digimon, it will do a damage check as well, a security check. When Digivolving. Now, I actually found out while playtesting with Mario that this effect takes place right away. When you Digivolve, it does not end my turn like I initially thought. Again, I'm still learning the game. Unsuspend this Digimon, then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. This effect allows you to attack an unsuspended Digimon. So if your opponent's sitting with like no security and a Digimon, you can play this after you've attacked, unsuspend, and attack again, and it's a game winner. And thank you to Mario for letting me know that I could do this right away, and that Digivolving it does not take up my turn. Really good to know. Really good to know. And lastly, we are playing 3 options, 2 tamers, 1 options. We're playing Mimi, Ken, and Hidden Potential Discovered. Now, this card speaks for itself. It's a 0 option card. You can suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the Digivolution cost of a Digimon by 5. So right off the bat, we can use that to play Nidhoggmon for free, and then activate his ability, which is really good. You can get lots of advantage out of it. And then we're playing our tamers. They both, if you have 2 memory or less, put you to 3. We're playing Ken because whenever we delete a Digimon and survive, like when we're attacking for piercing, we're gonna gain another memory, which is always good to have. And I know I don't think a lot of people are playing Mimi. If they are, then good. It's a really good card. If you have a level 5 or higher green Digimon in play, you can suspend this tamer to hatch a Digi-Egg card to an empty space in your breeding area, or move 1 level 3 or higher Digimon from your breeding area to your battle area. So what you can do is you can, if you have a level 5 or higher, you can hatch, digivolve, and then you can move that right away. Or if you've moved a Digimon up from your breeding area this turn and you have a level 5 on the field, you can suspend Mimi and you can hatch another Digimon. I like this because it'll enable us to apply some extra pressure, get some extra rookies going out faster, some Digivolution, and getting us more card advantage. So yeah, that's the deck. It's pretty. I went through and had a look at what like some other people were playing, and then made my own like cuts and changes based on what I had and what I got out of the starter decks from Mario. So yeah. So there you are, guys. That is my green HerculesKabuterimon Digimon deck. Again, I am just getting into the Digimon TCG competitively. Really looking forward to learning more about this awesome game and playtesting whenever I can. Hopefully, my area will be open to the public from the pandemic soon, so we can actually get some more tournaments and stuff going on here. Again, huge thank you to Mario from Mario's Gaming World for selling us the starter decks so that we could build this, and we also bought the Nidhoggmons and a bunch of the other cards off of him as well. Guys, I will link his YouTube and Twitch in the description below as well. Thank you for coming out, hanging out, and checking out our deck profile. I'm really looking forward to playing more Digimon and building more decks. This is instantly a game that as soon as I started building this deck, I realized I needed to build all the decks. So definitely don't forget to like and subscribe and ding the notification bell. And I will talk to you guys later. And as usual, friends, stay safe out there.